Like the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, the Union Square Holiday Market is a symbol that the holidays are here in New York City. See this Metro card? Soon it won't work. Near 2023, the MTA is replacing them with what are called contact payment systems. And a company spokesperson says that they are addressing an issue that causes the phone to suddenly stop working in cold weather. The software update will hopefully be finished before the next major cold front in the meatpacking district. I'm Andrew Hirschfeld. A study of 119 pet owners found that those with terminally ill pets are more likely to have higher levels of anxiety and depression. The NYPD put up these barriers behind me in the wake of the recent terror attack, but bikers in the area tell me that they don't think this kind of protection is enough.
Because I'm a runner, the barriers don't get in my way, but I think for bikers, they're probably more annoying. It's a pretty busy stretch with bikers, runners, walkers, tourists.
It's been 1 month since Sayfullo Saipur intentionally drove a rented U-Haul truck down a bike path, killing 8 people. It was the first terror attack in New York City since 9/11. In the weeks since, NYPD has responded by installing hundreds of these barriers along the pathway. Police say it will prevent cars from veering to where pedestrians run and bike. And while some may see this as an inconvenience, others see it as a necessity.
I think it's a great idea that they've been installed, especially in light of the terrible tragedy that happened a few weeks ago. I personally haven't seen any congestion. It makes me feel safer running along the west side. Skeptics say that come summertime, when the path gets more congested, these barriers will only be a nuisance. Along the West Side Highway, I'm Andrew Hirschfeld. Meet Eden Swingler. She's a transplant from Tennessee. When she landed in New York, she made it a priority to register to vote.
I do think that voting is important.
Like 86% of registered voters, she did not exercise her right to vote this year.
I didn't consider myself an educated enough voter.
Only 14% of registered New York City voters made it to the polls last week. The people we spoke to aren't surprised.
I didn't feel like there was very much buzz about it. I had a lot of other things going on.
She attributes this to a poor presence on social media.
If there had been more of a social media campaign, I think that would have really increased voter turnout.
And experts agree that there's a general lack of awareness. Ivan Cortez felt like neither mayor-elect Bill de Blasio or Nicole Maliotakis focused on issues important to him.
If any of the candidates would focus more on their campaign on poverty or like in housing in general, that would be a great thing, or probably a motivation for them to vote.
One woman says she has a solution: make voting mandatory.
When you drive a car, you have to have a license. So yeah, I mean, I think you're not forcing people to vote. You just pass a law that it's required. We have many laws that require people to do many things.
We will see what happens in 4 years. In Lower Manhattan, I'm Andrew Hirschfeld.